everyone. How are you tonight? I am Kathleen Borsch from knotsofgrace.com, and I'm here for our live kickoff event. Oops, let me turn off all of my little notifications so you all didn't hear all of that. When you pop in, I would love it if you would say hello in the comments. And we are broadcasting live tonight just for the hour between 7 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm live on, sorry, I've got a whole bunch of things that I'm doing at the same time because my computer decided to do a bunch of pop-ups. So I'm on Facebook, on our Knots of Grace Facebook page. If you are joining me on my personal Facebook page, hello. And then we should also be on our YouTube channel. So let me see if I'm there. That way anyone who's out on YouTube can see us live and in living color there. Let's see. Our channel. Just want to make sure. Oh, we're live. Okay, awesome, awesome. I'm not going to turn on the feed there because I don't want to get that reverb. But when you join us, please stop in and say hello. And I would love for you to say hello. And if there's something that you are interested in, please let me know. And I will do my best to show you what we have. Actually, I will make sure to show you what we have that meets your needs. Before I get started, so the dog doesn't bark, I'm also going to shut the door here. Because though we don't have Bill with us this time, he is on vacation right now, we do have Bill's dog. And so he is a barker, unlike our former dog Champ, who didn't really bark unless there was something major going on. But Bentley is his name, and if you hear a bark, that will be him. And but anyway, hello to those of you who are joining. Thanks for joining me. I am Kathleen Borsch. I'm the founder and the creative behind knotsofgrace.com. I have been making rosaries for quite a while. I've been beading since I was a teenager. And once I don't know, later in life, I realized that there was a need for making rosaries for missions. And I love making things with beads, and I love doing things like that. And so one thing led to another, and I started making rosaries. And then from there, if you don't know the rest of the story, how I got to making all of these lovely things you see behind me, there was a woman who used to make what she called doorknob rosaries. And she used to donate them to my daughter's school every Christmas. She would donate, several of them to my daughter's school, and I bought one and loved it so much that I was going to go buy some more. And then she retired, and so a friend of mine was running the shop at my daughter's school, and I said, well, let me figure out how to make these. And once I figure out how to make them, I will donate them to you for the shop for the Christmas shop. And then one thing led to another. I did do that, but then my sister shared them on Facebook, and I got a few sales there. And then it was, why aren't you selling these at craft shows? So then I started selling them at craft shows, and gosh, that was 2014. So now we're in 2021. So how many years is that? Almost seven years later, here I am live on Facebook. So it's super exciting, the evolution of all of this and how it's all come to play. So when you pop in, please say hello so that way I can say hello back. The other thing I want to let you know is that I have some drawings, some prizes to give away today. Very Eastery themed. And what I'll do is I'll show you I have 3 of the same things because these are so darn cute. I had to just give 3 of them away. And so this is what it is. It's this little bunny that has they're just cute. It's got this little texture on it, and then a little bow. And then the fun part of it is on the back, you have a little clip here. So you may have seen what I did. I have this little sign that says Happy Easter. Actually, it says Happy Easter because I'm just a dork. And so all I did was just put it into the little card there. And these are like a little great little holder, place card holder, if you're able to have folks over for Easter, or you can always put a picture. I wish I had a picture in here. Oh, I do. Hang on. My why. So you could always put a picture in here as well. So how cute is that, to be putting that on your desk or on a shelf? So this is one of the giveaways today. So how do you put your name in for the drawing? You just say hello in the comments. And it's as easy as that. You say hello, and then what I will do is I will have a drawing. Actually, I'll be having 3 drawings because I have 3 little bunnies that I'm going to give away tonight. And these are, once you win it, if I don't have your address on hand, then I will connect with you through instant message. Hi, Carol. Oh, it's nice to see you. How are you doing today? So glad you're here. So all you have to do, if I don't have your address, then I will connect with you direct through personal message, private message, and then I will get your address and get this shipped to you. So super fun. So we'll be doing 3 of these, 3 giveaways tonight. So make sure you say hello. And if there's anything special that you want to see from the shop, please let me know. So let me dive in. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're great. Oh, good. Well, let me know what you are interested in tonight, if there's something that you're interested in, or if you're just here, seeing what we have, that is so great. So I don't know if you guys know, but Easter's coming up really soon. I know St. Patrick's Day is next week. And so you're probably thinking, what the heck, Kathleen, why are you talking about Easter when we haven't even got to St. Patrick's Day yet? What are you like, having Christmas in July or something like that, trying to jump past holidays? Well, no, that's not it. What I wanted to do was get in front of the shipping, because we still are having shipping delays across the country. And so I wanted to make sure that everyone had the opportunity to get any gifts that they wanted to buy for Easter, that they got them long before they were freaking out before, Easter came and went. So, and especially if they weren't going to be seeing the person and they were going to be doing a mail version of, a mailing Easter basket instead of a personal, handing to the person Easter basket. I wanted to make sure that you had that opportunity. So I'm going to share my screen real quick, because I don't know about you, but pictures are much more telling than my actual words. So I have a second screen. Can you see that? Okay, I hope. So it's just a little calendar here. I know it's a little light, so hopefully you can see. But here we are today. Today is the 11th of March, and Easter, I just had it flipped over on this other side, is right here, the 4th of April. So counting backwards, if we go back to Holy Thursday, that's 1, 2, 3 weeks. We have 3 weeks before it's Easter. So if you were planning on getting anything for yourself or for someone who you love for Easter, you've got 3 weeks. So the sale that I'm having in the shop on knotsofgrace.com is going from today through Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. So you have 3 full days to shop and get what you need. One thing, if you've not shopped with us before, I want to let you know one of the perks about shopping at knotsofgrace.com. One of the perks is that I offer free shipping on all orders over $35. Now, a lot of the items I'm going to show you tonight may be slightly reduced from what they were before. They might have been a $35 item in the past, but they're on sale right now. So but it really is easy to get to that $35 and have some really, really cool gifts. And, you know, one for yourself, one for somebody else if you shop like me. But just think about that. Think about, you know, ways that you're expressing yourself during Lent and different things like that. So for everyone who jumps in, please say hello. I will probably say that several times throughout the hour that we're here together. And if you see me looking from one screen to another, I'm just kind of checking to make sure everything's working, because what I see is kind of the back side of it, and I don't see what you guys see. So I just want to make sure I'm seeing things correctly. So awesome. I am going to first off go to Knots of Grace. So I like to remember I said I'm a visual person, so I really like to go and show you guys the different screens at Knots of Grace, especially if you've not been to Knots of Grace before. It's not hard to navigate, but I do like to show you where things are. So let me do that real quick. So when you log in or go to knotsofgrace.com, this is what you're going to see. I have an updated welcome here, you know, about once a week I change out the welcome. And then if you click on shop, you can go down to the sale and it's going to take you to the Easter sale. The other thing, if you click on Easter sale that I'm hovering over, it's going to take you to the Easter sale. And then if you're just browsing along, and you see here is our kickoff event that we're doing right now. And then here are some of the items that are part of the Easter sale. And you can see that they range in prices. So the discount ranges, it's all the way from, I think the lowest percentage is 4% off and the highest is 38%. So there's a nice range of percentage off. And so then if you go here, you would click that and it's going to take you there. So it's going to take you to, so you can see all of the items that are on sale. So the other thing that I'm so happy I did this time, because I don't know about you, sometimes when you go and you're shopping a sale and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot what that code was. This time I made it so it was easy. There's no code. So prices are what they are, and you don't have to enter in another code. And then you get this discount, and you know that's how it all works. The way these are sorted here is they're sorted by our best sellers, so you can kind of see which things are resonating most with the people who've purchased at knotsofgrace.com before. So that's that. And so I don't want to go into all that. I want to show you some stuff. That's one of the fun parts of being here together, is so that I can show you some things. But let me put this link into the comments, so that way if you're wanting to shop while you are sitting here watching, you can do that. And I'm going to do that with every item that I show you tonight. And then if for some reason I don't, please just ask if it was one that you wanted to see and I just forgot. There's no offense whatsoever. Just let me know that I need to, put it back up. All right, let's jump in. Okay. I'm going to start with one of our door rosaries. Since I started the whole evening telling you about how the door rosaries came about, I want to start with some of our door rosaries. And for those of you who are new with us, the door rosary is the first product that I started making. The first product I started making and selling, let me say it that way, because the first product I started making are for full 5-decade rosaries that are some behind me. But the door rosaries are near and dear to my heart. They have evolved. I just thoroughly love the whole process of finding beautiful crosses and matching it with beautiful rope. And all of the rope So like I said, it's been an evolution, but all of the rope that I use now and have used for the past let's say 3 years, it might be 4 now, but all of it is sourced from veteran-owned companies. So and made here in the United States. So that to me is a big deal. I like to help smaller businesses and U.S.-based businesses as much as I possibly can, and then also veteran-owned businesses too. So if there's a product that doesn't have it, I'll let you know, but make the assumption that it's from a veteran-owned company if you see rope on any of our products. So the other thing that you want to know, so this is the first one. This here is a cross that looks like wood, but this is actually made of resin. So a really, really, really hard plastic, and it looks like wood that is distressed. And this is kind of a farmhousey look. You know, if you have a country style home or a casual home or a farmhouse style home, this is a perfect addition to your home. So the cross itself, you see, it looks like wood, right? And it has John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son. So I thought this was a perfect start for an Easter show, because what is Easter all about, right? It's all about Christ, right? So this rope, I'm going to tell you a little story about this rope too. So this rope right here, I have been calling it olive. Can you see it? It kind of looks like olive, but you know what? It also looks like a really dark sage green because there's this beautiful blue undertone in it versus like an olive has more of a yellow undertone. So if you love the color sage, and this is probably the reason why I love, love, love this rope. I have this rope on so many different attached to so many different crosses, but that's probably one of the reasons why I love this rope is because it's a sage green, and it's just so soothing and calming. And honestly, it's pretty neutral too. I'm going to put this under our other camera so that you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. So this is the other thing I'm going to show you here is I have my little doorknob. So if you want to hang it on a doorknob that's a round doorknob like this is essentially what it's going to look like. And, you know, it's going to hang down. This one is about 14 inches long from top to bottom. And, you know, lying here, it's going to look a little different than what it does when it's hanging on your door, because obviously it's going to be like this and not, you know, setting down on the table here. But this one, this is just a really hardy cross and a really hardy rope. And the other thing, for those of you who don't have one of these on your doorknob, there is, you see how it's sitting here on the doorknob? There's actually quite a lot of room here to open the door. I have a door. Hey, Karen, how are you doing? Oh, it's so nice to see you. So I have one of these almost on every door in my house, starting with the one that I purchased from the lady who made them before. And we haven't, and my father-in-law, who's 83, I think he's 83 this year. He doesn't act it, so I never remember his age. He doesn't have problems getting outside the door. So I just like to tell people that. But if you do have concern about it being on your doorknob, let's say you have younger kids or grandkids and you don't want them slamming the door and possibly, you know, getting this, you know, swinging and possibly going into that door. What you can do, so this is also a hanger. So you could hang it on the wall. You can hang it on the wall with as simple as a 3M hanger, and then just attach it to that, or a nail. If you're like me and have holes in your walls all over the place, just small little pin nail, and then it'll hang easily on there and look beautiful. And then if you have it right next to your door, it's that blessing that you see as you come and go from the house every day. So so that is this one. Let me pop this link in for you all. Okay, great. So this one is on sale for $29.95. And then, so remember I said that we have the free shipping over $35 to one location. Well, let me show you what you could also get. If you go and, so that's $29, so you need $5.50, we'll call it, more dollars to get to that amount. So I just created these bookmarks. I don't know if you guys are readers, but my whole family's readers. My daughter's a reader. We just have readers in the family, right? So, and I used to be an avid scrapbooker. I'm gonna remove this for just a second. I used to be an avid scrapbooker before I had my daughter. Gosh, I was scrapbooking whenever we were watching TV. The scrapbook supplies were out, and just going to town, making things, and just having a ball. And then as I had my daughter and life got busier, my scrapbooking went away and I got doing other things. But my love of scrapbooking has never gone away. I have a love of books, and so I've been doing some recycling too. So I'm super excited to show you guys these. This is seriously a brand new product. I don't even have good pictures of it, but I did post it out on in knotsofgrace.com, so that way you could see them. But these are handcrafted, handmade bookmarks. They have a jute cord here on both of them, very similar to what it looks like when you have what you get when you receive a package from us. And I will show you one of those too, for those of you who haven't seen one of our packages. So both of these say BRB. Do you know what BRB stands for? I had to think through it when I first saw it. Be right back. So essentially you're telling your book, I'll be back. Don't you worry, I'm going to be back. And there's 2 of these per I sell them in pairs instead of just one at one each. And I'm offering them for $3.95 for $3.95 for the set. And if you can see here, it is recycled paper. So the paper that's recycled is the red floral paper that's here. I subscribe to a crafting magazine called Daphne's Diary. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It's from the UK, and I just absolutely love it. And she has some beautiful printed paper just in the background. So I got creative and I recycled a bunch of it. And so I was able to make 3 sets of these. So this is super limited. I only have 3 sets. But this one here is, and they're distressed. If you like that kind of junk journal look, distressed look, this is perfect. Also, I don't know about you, but for some reason, this paper reminds me of Hawaii. It makes me think that I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt. So it kind of takes me away and makes me be right back. I'll be right back to the beach, hopefully. And I don't know, that it makes me think of that. It may not make you think of it, but that's what it makes me think of. So they're distressed. You can see here that, it is distressed. You can, so the good thing is it gets to you distressed. It's brand new, but it makes it look old. So these come, I have 3 sets of them, 3 pairs, and they're $3.95 per set. And so I will, did I put that in there? Nope, I didn't. Like I said, on this one, I just listed it. So it is ugly and I'm sorry, but it is, the pictures are just simple pictures that I took while I was making them. And so you can see them on the grid paper or on the grid background of my desk in my studio, so you can just see that. But these are just super fun. So I hope you like them. I hope you can get them. And then these are an awesome gift too, because guess what? They can go into a regular sized envelope, and you can mail them for just a regular stamp, a regular 55-cent stamp. That way, if you receive it yourself, you have it shipped to yourself, and then you ship it, you decide you're going to keep one and then you're going to send one to somebody, then 55 cents. Who can, you can't beat that, right? So there's that. That is a brand new, hot off the press. Well, the next thing I want to show you, so I talked about if you saw some of the ads, or if you're a VIP, thanks for joining us here. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're not a VIP, let me tell you what that's about, because if you're a VIP, you saw the ads about what I'm doing, and a little bit that this is, I'm showing you ways to stuff your Easter basket, things like that. But for those of you who aren't a VIP, what it is, if you go to knotsofgracevip.com, you just type in your email and your first name. You can put your last name too if you want, but at least your first name, so that way I can recognize you by your first name. And then you are immediately eligible, because you're going to receive an email within probably 30 minutes or so. You're immediately eligible for a year-round discount. All VIPs are eligible for 12% off year-round. You get a special code that you can use as a VIP. And then throughout the year, you get other discounts. So for example, the VIPs are getting a little extra bonus, a special bonus if they purchase during the next 3-day sale. So if you're thinking about it, go check it out. When you go to knotsofgracevip.com, you're going to see me. So you're in the right place. So go check it out. I hope you join us. I have so much fun interacting with the group, and I'm hoping to do a little more interactions. Maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think about a Facebook group? Like a private Facebook group instead of just this public page. I'm going to have to post that, see what we think about that. So anyway, I hope you can join us there. I would love for you to be there. Let me get back to the show. So how I got to the VIP was not just to plug the VIP, but it was about the Easter baskets. So I'm going to bring up this other screen again. So here is an Easter basket that I created. It's just, something I sort of threw together. And, you've got your Easter eggs in there, maybe some that you colored yourself, you and the kids or the grandkids colored yourself. There's a fun little, something in there. There's no candy yet because I didn't go buy any candy, because guess what? I would be eating it. So I'm saving myself from that. But what I included in here is a nice little, so you've got all this fun and everything with the candy and different things like that. And then you put a little bit of sentiment and a little bit of practical in there too. So you bring Christ into the day, as well as the bunny and the chicks and all of and the eggs. But you bring, God into your day as well. So this right here, what I did is I took this Serenity Pocket Rosary, which we have in several colors. This one is in raspberry. And I just took it out of the packaging, which is how you receive the pocket rosary. I took it out of the packaging and I just attached it like this. And then I put it at the back of the Easter basket. So then it's kind of like that's your central point. If you make baskets, I don't know if you make baskets. It's a lot of fun making baskets, but you want to see things different. Let me show you what else I did last year. Given that it was a year ago, I think today, that we started the pandemic, right? Wow, right? What I did is I had, before I started making masks for sale, I made some for the family. And just and it just so happened that the timing was the same as when it was Easter time. So what I did is I can't remember, I think Bill was here too. Yeah. So I had 4 of the masks, and I put them in my Easter basket. I didn't have this one, but I put them in the Easter basket. We had, a bunch of candy and stuff like that in our Easter basket, but everyone had a little something practical and a little something fun too. So, we are still in the season of masks. So if you like that idea, I am happy for you to swipe that idea and use it for your loved ones too. You can always use that one, but it's fun. It's a pop of color. I'll put the link into where you can see where the masks are. I think I even have them even more on sale right now. They're at $7.95 right now. So that's always an option if you're interested in going that route. I'm all about having a little bit of fun and a little bit of practical when it comes to gift giving. Sometimes there's just fun, but then there's the other times where you put a little bit of both. Anyway, I digress. I can talk a lot, can't I? But anyway, so this is back to this pocket rosary. This is the Serenity Pocket Rosary. For those of you who've seen it before, it comes in, I believe, 8 different colors. And if you go, I'm going to put the link in here. It's right now, it's normally $25 each, but right now it's on sale for $19.95. And so, that's about $5 off, $5 and change. And it comes in pretty much every color that you might be looking for. It comes in olive. It comes in, and it's the true olive, not the sage olive. It comes in a yellow, purple, black, a pewter gray, but you can go and see them there. And this is a great one. If you wanted to buy it, so on each of these, this one has a miraculous medal on it. You can see this here. It has miraculous medal on it. But if you don't want the miraculous medal on there, all you have to do is when you go to checkout, you just have to say, please remove the medal. And I will remove it. Unfortunately, there's no discount for removing it. But if you are giving this to a non-Catholic Christian and you think that might offend them, you are more than welcome to ask me to do that, and I will customize that pocket rosary for you, and I will make sure that it doesn't say pocket rosary when I send the item to you. So this is what it comes in. Each of your smaller items from knotsofgrace.com comes wrapped just like this. And when I say smaller items, I'm talking about our pocket rosaries, our rearview mirror rosaries, our mask lanyards, and I know I'm missing something. Our keychains. All of them come wrapped in an organza little bag here, and then usually double wrapped. So there's a white piece of tissue paper, and then this dark teal green tissue paper as well. And then usually on the back side, you're going to have what each of the products that are inside. So let's say, for example, you order a pocket rosary and a bookmark and a beaded bookmark and a rearview mirror rosary. You are going to know which ones they are just by the card that is inserted into the back. And then if you order multiple of the same product, which a lot of people do. So during Christmas time, I had a number of people order different colors of this pocket rosary. And so what I will do for you to make it easy for you, because if you want to leave it in this gift wrap, you can. And so you're going to have it'll say pocket rosary on here. And then here, right around here, I will have a little sticker on it, and it will tell you the color. So this one would be raspberry. There would be, pewter. There might be a grape, which is purple, and so on and so forth. So I try and make it as easy as possible for you to just completely take this and gift it, and that way you don't have to rewrap. But I don't know, if you're like me, you probably unwrap it and rewrap it because you want to see what it looks like, right? Oh, goodness. So anyway, I do want to remind you, if you pop in, please say hello. I want to make sure that I give away all 3 of our cute little bunnies here. So I have 3 of these to give away tonight to those who join me and say hello. And if you weren't here earlier, what this is, it's just it's a place card holder. So if you're having, a fun brunch for Easter and you have a number of people and you want to, assign seats to them, you would I just have to find my little, there's a clothespin on the back, and you just put your piece of paper in there, and there you go. And then if you had it sitting on the table, I know it's hard to see there. That's why I keep putting it like this. But imagine that it's sitting on the table and you've got this cute little card there. Or if you wanted to, you could always just get a picture and put the picture in there. And therefore you have, your picture right there. And you've got a nice, simple little decoration on your desk or in your kitchen or wherever in your office for Easter. So, and it's this little eggshell blue, like robin egg blue. It's really cute. So I've got 3 of those. So you do want to say hello when you come in. If I don't have your address, then I will get in touch with you. If you are one of the winners, I'll get in touch with you and get your address so I can ship that to you. All right. Goodness, it's already 7:36. Time flies in these events. I always have so much fun. I hope you guys do too. Okay, so I put the Serenity pocket rosary in there. I wanted to show you, what did I want to show you? Oh, I also wanted to tell you about gift cards. So I'm not sure if you knew, but just in case you aren't sure what somebody might like. So say you have a child who, an older child who's living somewhere else, and they're not going to be able to make it for Easter. They're not going to be able to make it home. Or let's say their birthday's coming about and you don't know what they would want. You can always buy them a gift card. They're digital gift cards, and so they come in allotments of 10, 25, 50, and 100. And so you can, as soon as you purchase it through the shop at knotsofgrace.com, it'll get emailed to you. And so then you just forward it on and to them, and then they can go shopping with their gift card. And then if there's any questions or anything, just feel free to always ask me. My contact information is easily accessible through the website. And then you know where I am here on Facebook and also on YouTube. Gosh, I can't think. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm not a night owl. And if my sister's here, she's probably laughing right now because she knows for sure. My sisters and my mom, they know I'm not a night owl. So I am a morning bird. I love the mornings. Okay, I'm going to show this one. This is a newer one of our products, a newer one of our door rosaries. Last month at on our feature Friday at the end of the month, I showed this product, and it's a perfect product for spring. And if you saw, I also posted a picture of this the other day too. I think both on, hey Cal, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Both on Instagram and I think on Facebook too. I had it on a bed of pink roses. So this is I'm going to put it on this other screen because it's just prettier. So this specific set of comfort knots, you can, so if you're purchasing this for a non-Catholic, you can call them comfort knots or knots of grace, which is their original term, which is how our company got its name. Or I call them door rosaries too, because it has 10 knots and, Hail Mary knots and an Our Father knot, but because it doesn't have a crucifix on it, it can go in any Christian's home. So if you don't want to, I go back and forth between calling things a door rosary and calling things comfort knots. So forgive me for going back and forth. And if I confuse you, just let me know. I like I said, I rarely get offended by questions. So anyway, so this is Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times. It has these beautiful little flowers, spring flowers on it. This one comes on 3 different color rope. This rope, like the other ropes I talked about, are made in the U.S. by a veteran-owned company. This one I call Champagne and Flowers and Friends. That's just a party right there. And then it also comes in raspberry and champagne. And then it also comes in lime. I'm probably saying the same thing I said the other day when I talked about this on Feature Friday. So forgive me if I'm a broken record. But so we've got lime, raspberry, and champagne are the 3 colors of rope. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful cross and a beautiful sentiment. So it would be a really nice Easter gift to one of your friends. Or you know what, if you just need to remind yourself that you're your own friend, this is a good one for you too. So this one I just put into the comments there, and it is on sale. Even though it's a brand new product, I did mark it down to $29.95. So you can get this. The other thing, so if you wanted to get to that $35 of shipping, what you could do, if you're giving this to a friend, you could also send them a pocket hug. Haven't seen the pocket hugs before? So these are handwritten hug from me to you. And the ink that I use is not going to run. I have tested it. So this one here, I have one sitting on my desk all the time. This one here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's been through water lots of times. And the reason I did that, I test all my products. I was gonna catch myself, but I test all my products to make sure that they are hardy and durable. And I tested these before I even released them because I wanted to make sure that, seriously, if you're putting it in your pocket and let's say it's a hot day in Atlanta in the summer and you are sweating a lot, I don't want you to get black or red ink on your pocket or on your hands or anything like that. I don't want it to run. I want these hugs to stay nice. So on the front and the back, both say a hug from me to you. And then it comes on this backer card and it says sending a little hug from me to you, keep it in your pocket and know I'm thinking of you. So, whoever you're sending these to will get this. They can leave it in on the backer card if they want. It's in some cellophane wrap here, or they can, take it out, put it in their coin purse, put it in their pocket, whatever they need to do. But here you've got the pocket hug, which is, I should know all these prices, shouldn't I? I think it's, yeah, I was right. It's $2.95. So, that plus $29.95 is getting you closer to the $35. Or you could buy a couple of these and give them, to a couple of different friends. The other thing that you could add on to it, it would be some of our rosary placeholders, or also known as charms, or journal charms, book charms, zipper charms, all sorts of things. But this one here is one of our rosary markers with the 4-leaf clover. So I didn't forget St. Patrick's Day. No, I didn't. I've got my green nails and I've got my 4-leaf clover. So yes, you may not get it by St. Patrick's Day, but I didn't forget. Anyway, so we have this one. These are just a few different options, and these I think are on sale. Each of these are on sale for a few various prices, and you can find all of them at knotsofgrace.com in the Easter sale area. And then, just add these couple extra things, and, you've got your free shipping right there. So just little ways to do that. I've noticed a couple people popping in. If you haven't said hello yet, please do. I want to make sure that you get in the pool for the drawing for one of the 3 little place card bunnies that I have here to give away tonight. So please make sure you say hello so I have your name to put into the hat for the drawing. So I've been talking a lot. Is there anything you all want to see before I decide what we're going to see? If there's something specific that you want to see, please let me know. We have about 15 minutes left for the evening. These nights really go fast. They're so much fun. I hope you guys have fun too, because this is just a blast for me. It is the next best thing to being in person with you, doing face-to-face craft shows. It's the next best thing. So if you don't have anything, I am going to show you. I'm going to show you one of our customer favorites, actually. So you've noticed that, several of our crosses have words on them. I showed you the John 3:16 cross. This is the Proverbs 17:17 cross. And then this one here is Philippians 4:13. And I'm going to zoom in on this. Hopefully you can see it a little closer. So this one is very rustic here. This one is really neat. It's super rustic. This, like the first one I showed you this evening, is made of the hard resin as well. Very durable. But if you choose to drop it on a concrete floor really, really hard, it might break, just to be honest. But other than that kind of thing, it's a very, very durable cross. And it looks great. So you can see how distressed it is. It looks like it's driftwood, but it's resin. So it's gonna hold up. And it says, "I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens me." And it just is such a great sentiment. And I don't know about you, but especially given that we're going on a year, or we're now at a year, going through and still masking it up and everything like that. We need all the strength we can get, or I can get. And so having these little messages around my house are super helpful for me. You love, it's nice to see the live, laugh, loves and those kinds of things. But sometimes I just need a little message from God that it's okay. You're gonna get through this. And if it's something beautiful like a cross on a beautiful rope, then it makes me smile even more. So this comes on. These are going for $34.95. The ones that are on sale right now are the Easter colors, or the spring colors. So the purple, the gray and white, the white, and I have one that's a taupe color. Those are on sale. The deep dark fallish colors, you'll still see them in there, but they're not on sale, because I really wanted you to get in the mood for spring and for Easter. So the spring colors are what you're going to find on sale, and I put this link in the comments for you so you can get to it easily. It's $34.95, and it's a great one for your house. It's a great one to send as a gift. The way that these come wrapped, so I showed you that the way most everything other than our door rosaries and our comfort knots come in this kind of organza bag, like I showed you a little bit ago. But our door rosaries and our comfort knots actually come in a white box, and very, very pretty wrapping, gift wrapped for you. Everything is pre-gift wrapped, so you don't have to rewrap it. I want you to receive a gift, whether you're giving it to yourself or you're giving it to somebody else. It's my gift to you. And so everything is wrapped as though it is a gift. And so it's very rustic wrap, but it's wrapped. And so you'll get it wrapped. It'll come in a white box. It'll have our, a mailing label like everything does. And then you're going to know it's from Knots of Grace because it's going to have a little sticker on it, very similar to this one here with our logo, our Tree of Life logo on here. So you'll know that it's from our shop. All right. Do you guys have any questions? Anything that you're interested in seeing before I move on? We've got about 10 more minutes. And for those of you who are just joining us, if you've not become a VIP with us, I would love it if you would join us. You just have to go to knotsofgracevip.com. You're going to see a picture of me. I did that on purpose because whenever I talk about it, it's always nice to make sure that the connection, connecting the dots. So if you saw my face here on Facebook or on YouTube, you go there and you see my face there, you got to the right spot. So that's what you do. All it takes is your email address and your first name. And then if you want to put your last name too, that's awesome. You can also go to knotsofgrace.com. On the top of knotsofgrace.com, and then about halfway down the page, there are a couple of options, a couple of forms there as well. So if you forget what I'm just telling you now, the knotsofgracevip.com, that's totally fine. You can always go to knotsofgrace.com and sign up, or you can find me here on Facebook and let me know that you want to join, and I'll send you the link, and you can sign up that way too. So let me put this in there. Put that link in there for you, so that way you don't, it's so much easier that you can just click. I love being lazy sometimes. The sale that I am kicking off tonight runs through Sunday night, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time, which is where Knots of Grace is located. For those of you who don't know, we are located in a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia called Alpharetta, up in the north side of Georgia. And so that is where our studio is. Welcome to my studio. And that is where we ship everything from. So whether you're purchasing things from me at knotsofgrace.com, from our Etsy shop, knotsofgracereceived.com, or if you're shopping on Amazon at our Knots of Grace shop on Amazon, all of them are shipped directly from here. And at this point in time, I ship every single one of them. Every once in a while, I get some helpers during busy seasons, but you are going to receive a package wrapped by me. And then every single package receives a little note. It may just be a hello. Usually it's a little bit more than that, but you're going to receive a little note from me in your package. And so that way you know it's been shipped by us. So all shipping over all orders over $35 are free in the United States to one location. If you have multiple locations, your best bet is to just do a couple of orders. I know it may take a couple extra seconds, but it will ease your mind so you know when each item has been shipped separately, even though if you put them in the same order, I'd let you know. And then if you do, if those of you who are here, still here, who have shipped something to someone else, if you're shipping a gift, I usually will take a picture of it and send you an email as the gift giver, so you know what the recipient will be seeing when they get it. So I try and do those little extra things, so that way you know that your product, what you purchased is going to get to them the way you want it to. At least once it leaves my shop. Once it goes through the mail, I can't control everything, but at least once it leaves my shop, you'll know what it looks like, right? And then the other thing, when I ship, you are going to receive a tracking code. And so that way you can track your order. And all orders that are 35 or more are shipped first class mail free. And you'll get a tracking number, so that way you can track your shipment. But do remember, it's not as crazy as at Christmas time, but shipping, given the storms and the weather and just the COVID that we're in, not the COVID, just the environment we're in right now. You have postal workers who sometimes get sick or have to stay home with sick kids or something like that. So sometimes there's delays. And I have heard from other people that from coast to coast, it can be about 7 days, where before it was more like 3 to 5. So that's why I'm having this sale so early. I'm having it 3 weeks out before the holiday, because I want to make sure that you get what you want before and I don't want you to stress. Gosh, I mean, because if you start to stress, then I start to stress, and then we all stress, and it's just no fun. So anyway, Easter's April 4th, 3 weeks away. Don't forget, I hope you're planning some fun things with your family, even if it's just something small, and you're doing a video chat with your family. I hope you do that. And I hope you had some fun tonight and got to see some neat items. If you have any questions after we're done, I am here. You can always post comments in here. For a few days after the event, I will be, monitoring the feed here, because I know sometimes people miss it and then they go back and watch it later, which is awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. And if you have questions, feel free to leave your name in here. And then those of you who've said hello will be entered into the drawing for our cute little bunnies. And if I don't have your address, I will reach out to you to get your address so that I can ship that to you. But we are nearing the end, and I just want to say Happy Easter, like a big goofball I am, to you, because even though I might see you, I think I'm going to see you before Easter. Yeah, we're going to have a Feature Friday later this month, so I'll be on here at least one more time this month before Easter. But I hope you have some good plans. I hope you guys are staying healthy, and thank you for joining me tonight. If you would share the love and share the links that we have, that I showed you today, if you think there's someone in your life who would really enjoy what we make here at Knots of Grace, please share it with them, because the more that gets shared, the more homes that these get in, and the more love that gets spread. So I'm going to leave just a couple minutes early tonight, and let you have those couple minutes back. Maybe there's a good TV show on tonight. I don't know. But thank you for being with me. And if you have questions, please let me know. Go and sign up for our VIP group if you haven't done so yet. I would love to have you there. knotsofgracevip.com. And then this sale is going through Sunday at 11:59 p.m. at knotsofgrace.com. And you can see all of the discounts there. What you see is what you get. There's no codes. No codes. So have a great evening. and I will see you next time. All right, take care.